recorded the next 20 so minutes of this clip, and then I had an epiphany. My God, if you are driving in the last 5 minutes of this video, or if you're watching this video while you're driving, your eyes will tear up. You might go off the road. Do not be driving. What I have found, you cannot doubt. This is it. I'm telling you, your whole body will shake. Your eyes will tear up. We're dead. Nuclear war has now been found. Has been found. All right? So, watch the clip. You got to watch the next 15, 20 minutes, and then watch the end. You won't understand the end until you watch the next 15, 20 minutes, but holy mama. Guys, the question is, why did they give you September 23rd, which connected directly to our November 26th date, and only thing that happened was Biden said peace and safety, and they did a ceasefire on that exact day. I said, then let's look at September 24th, sudden destruction, right? Because they gave you September 24th, doomsday, which is November 27th. All that happened was on November 27th was all the Jews were told to come back home to Israel immediately. All right? That only happens, we all know, when the Messiah comes and yada, 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 when they're bringing the third temple, which is a jaw-dropping moment that some say. But why did nothing really happen? Why did doomsday not happen on September 23rd and September 24th like they told you it would? Check this out. Now, the puzzle pieces have come together. Of course, you have to be a complete degenerate, a Steve Fletcher of the world, if you don't have if you don't have November 27th on your calendar, because it was September 24th doomsday. Just like we had November 2nd, the trumpet blowing, November 8th, the assassination headlines. Why do all these dates hit, but we can't get the final date to hit, which is the nuke dropping upon our heads, right? And the monkeys bleeding out. We want to watch the monkeys bleeding out. And so the point is, everyone's going to be saying Happy Thanksgiving, but it's actually Christmas. Nothing's going to happen on Thanksgiving because it's too obvious, but check out what they just told you. Here it is. Guys, they're telling you, they are literally begging you to see that July 27th, which is 527, which is our date, November 27th is important. You got to look at November 26th and November 27th. Why? Look at that timestamp. 1, 2. When's Deuteronomy? Deuteronomy is exactly Elul 29. Elul flippin' 29. Elul 29 is what is ordained in Deuteronomy. At the end of every 7 years refers to the last day of the Sabbath. Elul was the last month of the Hebrew civil year. This goes back to Genesis 1, yada, yada, yada. They're going to pull the biggest date on Elul 29. This is why they gave you November 26th. Look, I'm not just saying this just because, November 24th, November 27th, nothing really happened. No, you had to have November 26th and November 27th. The 26th to the 26th, you had to have this date. Why? Because that's what they're giving you. That's what they're showing you. So you had to have this on your calendar. It's a signpost. We've had multiple dates hit on this calendar. 6 dates, 4 out of 6 now have hit, right? Why can't we get the big one? Why can't we get the nuke falling upon New York? Because they're hiding this as best they can. Now we know, or I know, and now you know, they're not going to get past September. We're not going to get past the month of September. When does September end? Obviously, it ends on December 4th, right? So we're not going to get past September, right? Is what's not going to happen. It's absolutely not going to happen. Now look, so if we're not going to get past September, and we're looking at the 26th is what they gave you. We know 6s are 9s. Let's look at the November 29th. Obviously, they're not going to pull it then. Way too obvious. That's a Steve Fletcher sort of date. If he was not a retard, he would actually pick that date instead of Christmas Day like a complete imbecile, right? So bottom line is, we're not going to get past the 29th, the 30th. We're not going to get past that date. You can just look at the charts, the crypto charts. They'll tell you that, right? But what's so important? What is so important about this date on December 2nd, December 3rd? Well, first and foremost, it's the frickin' 29th, right? But what's it on the other calendar? We're still going to be in Shezvan because they're going to mix these days. So we're going to still be in Shezvan, technically, until December 4th. We're still going to be in Shezvan. This calendar doesn't end until December 4th, Shezvan. So this is your Terminator 829. 8 to flippin' 9, December 2nd. When's December 2nd on the Chinese calendar? Guys, do you have any doubt at this point while we had November 2nd and the trumpet was blowing? Look at the date on December 2nd, November 2nd, and it's 829. exactly what it was on November 2nd, 829. We just repeated it, but we're using the lunar cycle. November 2nd is 829. Why is that flipping important? 829 is the flipping father's birthday, Father Pike's birthday. This is why they had a birthday cake on November 1st. November 1st. Does it start on December 1st or does it start on December 2nd? I don't flipping know, but December 2nd is November 2nd and it's 829 right there. So this is why, use your brain, this is why we had to have November 26th and September 26th. September 26th is simply September 29th. It could be September 26th or it could be September 29th, right? So what is the Julian date on December 2nd, December 3rd? Oh, gee, I wonder. It's November flipping 20th. November goddamn 20th, right here, okay? So it's November 20th, the 17th, and it still matches our January calendar. 9/29 still matches our Bye Bye Miss American Pie ritual right here because 6s are 9s. You had to have November 26th and November 27th. You had to have it. And what is the date on November 2nd, on December 2nd? Well, obviously, we're still going to be in Shezvan, so that's Octu. Look what Octu was. It was a Lul 29. This is why they gave you October 26th. You actually think they're going to do all the biggest market collapses in history on the 26 and 29 dates, Jew or Gentile, and not do the most massive one that doesn't connect to the 29, but it's hidden from everyone, which is December 2nd, December 3rd? You're out of your mind. This is the day. Is it December 29th or is it December 30th? Is it going to be December 2nd or December 3rd? I don't flipping know. But this is a Blondie match. This is a flipping Blondie match right here. December 29th is a Blondie match. December 30th, December 31st, that's a Blondie match. Blondie starts on the 29th. Something goes down on the 29th or 30th. Right here, right? Right here is when it goes down, December 29th or 30th. And this is why you had the 29th missing on our calendar. This is why you had the flipping 29th missing. This is a precise match, but you had to have Doomsday September 23rd circled. That's why Black Eyed Peas has September 23rd circled. September 23rd was the 26th. And the 26th is the 29th. December 2nd, we're still going to be in September. So now we know this September 22nd midday is our 7-day warning. September 22nd midday takes us to 929. God told Noah the exact day of the flood 7 days in advance. This takes us to 929 and 930, December 2nd and 3rd, right? That is the day. You don't have all these missiles. You don't have all the Jews immediately on mainstream Israeli news requested come back to Israel. All the Jews, hurry up and come back to Israel. Are you flipping kidding me, dude? The Surmat missile. And look at the charts. Look, men lie, women lie. The numbers don't lie. Guys, look, even the chart people are telling you, Great Depression 2.0 alert. The charts don't lie. Really? Really? It would almost be a surprise for the S&P not to hit 6666. They were just mocking the living hell out of you now. And look when that came out, November 23rd, 923. Really? With a 6.5 timestamp, market collapse, war coverage, and IPEC goes I, market collapse, war coverage. This is why November 27th was so connected. They connected everything to November 27th and 26th. But now they're literally mocking the living hell out of you. 666. That's what they're analyzing the charts to go to. 666. You got to be a complete flippin' retard. You got to be a Steve Fletcher to think this is actually real. They are mocking you. They are literally mocking you right now. They're literally mocking poor Steve Fletcher, the complete Yucatan Peninsula moron. If you think for a second that we're going to go past, we have much time left, look at these charts. Look at this. From the QE, 755% increase, okay? And look at this. This is the market crashes, the 29, 2000, 07, 24. The PE ratio is at 30. You don't even need to know what the hell that means. P ratio is 30. That's what it was in the Great Depression, okay? But the market cap to GDP, how much the gross domestic product is, 208%. This is not sustainable. This is the greatest it's ever been in history. This is going to be the most massive decline. And if you watch this video, they even tell you Like I told you, or anyone tells you with a brain, tells you this red line that they have on their chart, that's the 200-week moving average. The minute this thing drops, the minute you have a slight black swan, it goes to the weekly 200-day moving average. That's a minimum of a 60% decline. Minimum, right? That's just a little bit of a minimum. 60%, that's where the line is. That's how far away is it from the mean, right there. The charts do not lie. And we have a precise connection to Judgment Day, 829. Why did they give you 214? 829, we know 829 is our date on December 2nd, December 3rd, right? Why did they give you 214? 214 is the exact Julian date on November 27th. They're literally telling you November 26th starts on September 23rd and ends on September 24th, November 26th and 27th. And all they're doing is right here. Guys, November flipping ends on December 3rd, December 4th, okay? That means our January calendar is done. It's over. Stick a fork in it, Johnny. It's done. November means 9, right? November means 9. So our November calendar is over on the 29th. This is why we've always shown the 29th. This is why I've always seen the 29th and 30th. This is the flipping 29th and 30th, the last goddamn day. Right here. 11/29, November means 9. 11/29 and 30th. This is it. It's over after this. November ends. September ends. It's over. 5/17, 5/18. The Simpsons show you 5/18. 11 minus 6 is 5. 5/18 is on the 30th, right? 5/17 is on the 29th. So the 29th and 30th on our calendar is over. They're waiting until the very last damn day to pull this right here. And that's what they're doing right here. The very last day. So Father's birthday. After this, Father's birthday doesn't connect for another month. Father's birthday, when this ends, Father's birthday, because we're still going to be in Chesvon technically, Father's birthday doesn't connect until the end of December, which they're not going to make it that obvious. Even Steve Dumbass Fletcher could see that, right? So they're not going to make it that obvious, but nobody can see December 2nd and 3rd. Let's look what it is on the other calendar. This is when September ends. September ends right here on Kislev 1. That's May Day. That's your 3-1, 1-3 connection. That's why Blondie shows a nuke going off on 1-3. This is 1-3. Remember, Kislev is 1. Kislev is 9 and 3. That's your 1-3 right here. So if you go to 1-3, look at Blondie. 1-3 right there. 1-3 is the nuke going off. Literally burn her with fire in one day. Guys, this is it. There's no more time left on this calendar. There's no more damn time left. What if nothing happens? I guess nothing happens. I'm going on sabbatical. Freaking, I don't know what happens. If this doesn't happen right here, when September ends on December 2nd or December 3rd, if it doesn't hit right there, then I don't know. On this calendar, the 8-day of Hanukkah is December 5th, so I'm thinking it's 3 days of darkness. This still connects. This date right here, December 2nd, still connects to our September 26th day, the great 8th day, because 6s are 9s. It still connects to Thanksgiving and Christmas. How? Because look at Christmas. Look at flipping Christmas. Christmas, Kislev 25, instead of December 25th, they're using this 25. It's the 26th. So Kislev 26. And this article from CNN, Knocking on the Door of Judgment Day, was on April 30th, 2022. April 30th, 2022. When you click on it, look at that timestamp. 10-3, our exact flipping date, dude. December means 10, right? Our exact day on December 3rd, December 2nd, and December 3rd. Our exact day is the timestamp. And if you go to April 30th, 2022, April 30th, 2022 was the 28th, Knocking on the Door of Judgment Day. There it is, 129, May Day. And what's 1? Well, you add 6 to it, so 729, Sep29. That's our September code. May Day is literally on our day, right here. May Day is literally right flipping here on this day. Why didn't we not have this on November 17th? You had to have November 17th. I didn't have November 17th. You had to have November 21st. That's when the ICBM went off. We had that in advance. You had to have November 8th. You literally had to have November 8th. But look, flipping, open your eyes and look. Look at November 5th. Remember the 5th of November? What date is that? 9-2. 9-2. What date is down here? December 2nd, 9-2. Use the 9. Torah month and Gentile day. 9/2 is right here. December 2nd. That's your remember the 5th of November. Right here. This is why November 8th was so coded. Because November 8th was also the 5th. So this is your October 26th, October 29th day. The Father's damn birthday. They're going to do it on the Father's birthday. I don't know if he's December 2nd or December 3rd. But guys, this calendar ends. It's over. There is no more. No mas. The charts are telling you. Crypto clowns are telling you. The longer they go with this, the more we look like retards and morons like Steve Fletcher. The more we look like a Steve Fletcher. Oh, this date didn't work. But our dates I've been picking, our dates have been working. They've been working like a champ, right? But this is why they circled November 23rd on the Black Eyed Peas calendar. It was the 26th. So they're telling you to look at the 29th, for God's sake. This is it. This is it. And Blondie is showing you December. Is it December 2nd or is it December 3rd? We don't know. We don't flippin' know. December 2nd is when September ends. So do they wake up when September ends on December 2nd or they pull out on December 3rd? Or do we go to the 8th day of Hanukkah? Bottom line is this calendar literally ends, Rosh Chodesh ends literally on December 5th, the 8th day of Hanukkah. So that's the Great 8th Day. But I don't think they're going to pull it on that Great 8th Day. They're going to pull it on the one that nobody sees, which is right here on the 29th. That's when all the market crashes happen. This is why the 23rd is circled. This is why they gave you September 23rd. And we know 6s are 9s. So this 9 minus 6 is 3. You still have your 329 code right here. 32 flippin' 9 right here. 326 like Morgan Freeman shows. 326 is right here December 2nd, right? Here's Morgan Freeman, December 2nd, 329, 326. What is the date? What is the flipping date? On December 2nd, 329. Just have to wait a few more days. The January calendar now ends. November ends. Dude, November ends right here. Okay, February made me shiver with every paper I flippin' delivered. Okay, and look, see 11/22? 11/22, we keep seeing 11/22 everywhere. Like I showed in the last video, we showed 11/22 is February 3rd. So obviously, February 3rd, okay? February 3rd is when the plane crash happened. Right there, 11/22. And if you go to 11/29, that's February 10th. February 1st, here's not a number. So here's why you have 10/21, the Mayan end of the world. I know it's confusing. Bottom line, this is when 11/17 is when it showed in Leave the World Behind, that clock, and the Warren Buffett thing, 728. This right here, 728. The 29th and 30th. All the market crashes happen then. So this market collapse is going to happen on the 29th and 30th. This is not going to miss. Why? This is why I had August 5th, a week in advance. I said August 5th be Black Monday. That's exactly what it was. Black Monday, because it was the 29th. They're connecting everything to the 29th. And you want to know something crazy? Look at this. On Kislev, we're already in the new calendar. So if we take the Torah on our new calendar, 10 minus 6 is 4. So what are they doing? They're taking April 4, 10 minus 6 is 4, and putting it right here, 429. That's when the fake eclipse was. On April 8th, the Jewish date was, it was 4/8, April 8th, but it was the 29th, 429. That's why you had the fake quake on 426, 429. And it is the date on December 3rd. Well, we are still in the month 9 until December 3rd. 9 minus 6 is 3. So there's your code, 3335, right? And look at 33. You see what 33 is? That's December 3rd, Sunday. Look at 33. You see 33. Okay, watch this. That's Mother's Day. Mother's Day. And what is the thumbnail on iPet Goat? The thumbnail on iPet Goat is Mother's Day. That's a mom right there with her kid dying. Mother's Day. And look at that timestamp, 7/3. 7/3. The exact date we're looking at. Right here, 7/3. Okay? So, why is this 7/3? Because July means 5. And we're in month May on this calendar. We're still in month 3. It's May. So this right here, Mother's Day, May 3rd. And look at Donnie Darko. Donnie Darko shows October. October ends. 8 ends on December 3rd. Look when Donnie Darko starts on the 23rd. Even they're screwing you with the 23rd. Right there, October 23rd, which was our November 26th day. 6s or 9s. Even Donnie Darko is showing it. Even on his damn arm. On his arm, he's showing you Thanksgiving 928, 628, right? Or 826, whatever you want to call it. 829. This is what they're showing you on Donnie Darko's arm at 1224. 1224 was October 26th, for God's sake. Right here, 928. Right here, 829. He's giving it to you right in your face. 829. This is it, guys. This is it. It has to go down here. If it doesn't, and I guess it doesn't, and I don't know after that. If it doesn't go by, let's say, December 5th, by the 8th day of Hanukkah, like I said in 2 videos ago, I said if you're looking at December, you should be looking not past December 5th. That's the 8th day of Hanukkah. But Donnie's arm is showing you this date. Dude, every market crashes happens on this day. You don't think the biggest one's going to happen then? Why did they give you June 6th and June 5th? Well, June 5th was their 6.5 IPEC GOAT market collapse work coverage. They told you 6.5 because 6.5 was still our 26th. See, 6.5 was the 26th, which doesn't end until midday 27, right? And then the guy in the last video I said gives you 6.6. Well, 6.6 ends June 6th. He said some earthquakes and all kinds of nonsense. That ends on June 7th, but still 6.6 is the 29th. That's how they screw with you. That's why they make you look like complete imbeciles. And look, zero's not a number. What date are we looking at? December 3rd. December 3rd was right here. 5-3, Fifth Third Bank. Right here. Okay? 3-3. And the rest of it. Bottom line is, we're not done. We are not done with our December 29th date. We are just not done with that. Our 29th date ends literally on December 2nd. December 3rd is when it ends. You hold on and check it out because it's going to get crazy. But guys, let's finish with this. Nothing happens. Nothing happens unless it's October 7th. We're going to do October 7th over and over again. What does Tishri mean? Tishri means 1 and 7. Sept. Sept, like September. So this date, this is why I had this date a month in advance. October 7th in 2023. That's 922. 9 flipping 22. What's 922? 229. 22 damn 9. Look at this. Look at this date. We're still in the month of Shezvan here, right? Until, because that's how they can screw with you at the end of the month. Because we're still in Shezvan technically. This day is 229, 922, December 2nd. This is your October 7th over and over again. Why didn't I have this on the last video or the video prior? Because you had to have Doomsday September 24th. If they pulled it on September 23rd or 24th, like they said they were going to, then he would look like a complete Steve Fletcher, like a complete imbecile for having Christmas and missing it by a month. You had to have November 26th. If it's not November 26th or 27th, then it's obviously December 2nd or 3rd. It matches everything. I don't have to prove that to you any further. It matches everything. Guys, I thought of this in the middle of the night. I woke up from a deep slumber, and all of a sudden, I'm like, holy guacamole. This is unbelievable. Unflippin' believable. All right, you saw that knocking on the door of Judgment Day on CNN, 10-3. What's that say? 10-3, okay? And what's the other thing say? 9-6, and I cannot figure out 9-6 for the life of me. I cannot figure out 9-6 and 1-6. I'm like, we know 10-3 is obviously December 3rd, but whatever 9-6, look at this. We know December means 10, okay? So this date right here on December 3rd is 10-3, just like it shows on Blondie, and just like it shows on Knocking on the Door of Judgment Day. The timestamp, like I showed, was 10-3, right? So, but what about 9-6? Here we go. Look at this. Look at this. We go back to the 3rd, 9-3, just like the date right here on December 3rd. Use the Torah month 9, and you use the Gentile day 3, 9-3, right, is December 3rd. If you use the 9-3 up here, look at that date, November 6th, 9-6, just like it shows in Blondie, right? And what month are we in? What month are we in right now? Still on this calendar, we're still going to be in Shezvan. Kislev and Shezvan doesn't end till December 4th. So, Shezvan means 2, right? 2-3. What happened on what happened on 2/3? February 3rd. What the hell happened on February 3rd? On February 3rd, the day the music died. This was a ritual. The day the music died. They've been planning this for 50, 60. You can't take over the world unless you have the end in mind. You begin with the end in mind, and then you build the entire thing. Okay? That's what they did. This is 2/3. February 3rd is when the day the music died. And if you saw in the last video, if you go to 318, which was our November 26th connection, right? 318, you go to 318, it's November 26th and 27th, right? When did Bye Bye Miss American Pie get recorded? On the November 26th connection. On the other calendar, on calendar 318, March 18th, all they're doing is taking 6s or 9s. So all we do is take 6s or 9s. It's played out at the end of December 2nd, but more likely December 3rd, when September ends. Month 9, September ends literally on December 3rd. Guys, this is it. I'm telling you, this is why I said in the earlier clip that there is no Moss dates, no Moss. It's over. See the yellow. The calendar ends December 3rd. It's the 3 days of darkness. This December 29th, December 30th connection, which is our December 2nd, December 3rd connection, connects directly to when Wake Me Up at September ends. When is the timestamp on iPet Goat? The iPet Goat timestamp is Sept 3 with Mother's Day. I just showed you. Sept 3 is the damn timestamp. Exactly our date, December 3rd. December 2nd, December 3rd. Sept 3. When did the movie Forever Purge release? July 2nd. 7/2, Sept 2, Sept damn 2, Forever Purge, right? The Forever frickin' Purge. And now look at the date on December 3rd, right? On December 3rd, we're still on the other calendar, we're still in month Sept 9. Guys, this is it right here. December 2nd and 3rd, but more likely 3rd, the end of December 2nd into 3rd. It matches the Deuteronomy 929 code that nobody can see. It matches when September ends. It matches, most importantly, November 26th. What happened on November 26th? Biden said peace and safety in the Rose Garden. Then sudden destruction. When is sudden destruction? The Sam damn day, the 29th and 30th, right here. That's the connection. That's why Doomsday was September 24th. And September 23rd, the gates of hell open. All they're doing is they're taking the 6s or 9s, like we keep saying. And like I said, if you go to December, the 25th, the 25th on that calendar is the 26th, 926, right? The 26th. So you still have your Christmas at ground zero right on December 2nd and December 3rd. More likely December 3rd. This is Judgment Day. It matches Terminator. It matches the Father's birthday, November 2nd. Dude, it matches it all. September ends. Should have known this, but we had to have November 26th and November 27th because everything's connected November 26th and 27th, March 18th. And this is why the fake quake occurred on Adar 26. Adar means 12 and 6, 626, 1226. And this is why the fake eclipse was 1229. What is the only day that's 1226 and 1229? Well, obviously November 26th and November 29th, right? That's the only day. November 26th, 926 and 929 played out on December 2nd. Guys, this is not rocket science now. December 2nd and December 3rd. Why didn't we have this before? Because you flippin' could have this before. How the hell are you going to pass up an X on the Black Eyed Peas calendar on November 26th and then Biden's peace and safety? Guys, if you can't handle it, don't watch. This is it. I'm telling you, this is it. December 2nd and 3rd, World War III starts. It connects to 17th and 18th. On the other calendar, as you saw, Simpsons show 518, and World War III begins on that calendar. World War III begins on this movie cover. World War III on May 17th. 17th and 18th are the 29th and 30th. I've shown in every video. Holy guacamole. This is it. The Sarmat Mission is about to be released. Jews coming back to Israel. What more the hell do you want? Scam coin to the moon. Deuteronomy 29 and 30th. Every market collapse happens on that day. Wake me up when September ends? This is it. This is it. You have the day after tomorrow. 5/28. What day are we looking at? 5/3. 5/3. Guys, this right here, right? December 3rd, 9 minus 6 is 3. So if you go to that calendar, 3/3, we're in May. This is your 5/3 connection. This is the day after tomorrow. December 3rd is Judgment Day. Wake me up when September ends. Wake up Ishtar. She's going to go into a fit of rage because her lover leaves her. Like, we go into a fit of rage when our lover leaves us. When, literally, this is it. This is flipping it. The day after tomorrow. The day after tomorrow is December 3rd. Guys, open your eyes. Wake up. All right? Eat your turkey, Thanksgiving. This is your final meal. This is your final meal. The Last Supper, right here. This is it, the Last Supper. Then fatten the goyim up and then burn him to death. Give him one final meal before death row.